Quincy Ichigo from Bleach Brave Souls. Let's begin. Okay, so at first glance it just seems like he's just a regular kind of, Quincy, because he has a bow, and all Quincy has bows, and he's a no affiliation character, which does seem kind of weird, but you'd think he's a Quincy. Well, kinda not. There's a decent amount of hints that say he's not a Quincy, and I'm going to show you all those today. So, we're going to begin with looking just at, this screen right here and see what we can find. So, first I'm going to start off with the obvious. He's a no affiliation character. That means if he was only a Quincy, then he'd probably be listed as a Quincy or a Stern Ritter. But he's not, which is weird. Well, and then it got me thinking, well, what else can I find that shows that he's not a regular Quincy? There's also his special, which is all my powers, and I want you to think about that for a second. You might just glance over it and say, all my powers, okay, cool. But if you really think about it, all my powers means his full ring power, his hollow power, his Quincy power, and his Soul Reaper power. So that really means that this is essentially Ultra Ichigo, like the highest level he can get. We're going to go ahead and take a look at his picture so I can show you more. Alright, so first things first, we know that the Quincy's generally tend to wear white. Well, he's wearing mostly black, and with obviously the blue, but I'll get into what that is later. So he's wearing mostly black, which you can already tell right off the bat he's not a normal Quincy. Then there's this arm over here, and what confused me for the longest time was why was that white instead of blue? The reason is because that's like his Soul Reaper kind of half of his body, where he expels Getsuga Tenshos and stuff like that. This little black blob right here, I'm pretty sure looks very similar to Ukiyora's Serra Oscurus, which yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's probably his hollow side, and then also the fingernails like Fastalora Ichigo, how they're all demonic shaped. Then we get over to the really long hair, which seems like Dangai Ichigo. If you recall, he has longer hair than the regular Ichigo. So now we're gonna look at the Quincy side. We're gonna point out the obvious right now. He's got a bow. That's pretty obvious. It does look different from other bows, that the other Quincy bows that are generally bluish, predominantly blue. His is mostly black with a blue outline, just like the Sero in his other hand. So that's probably his hollow powers kind of mixing with his Quincy powers, which really doesn't make any sense, but I guess he's just kind of an exception to every rule in the show. And manga, of course. So now we're going to look at the blue vein, I'm pretty sure, which is running down his body, because let's go look at his defense. I'm pretty, I don't have him all the way maxed out, so it's hard to tell, but I think he's got a pretty decent of defense and stamina, from what I can tell, because he can tank a lot of hits. So I think that's the defensive one. I can't remember which blue that is, but he's got it running down his entire body. Yeah. So now we're going to go ahead and look at his attacks. Well, his just, attacks that don't have any cooldown or anything. So we're going to go through our first attack, which is fired from the bow, which is a blue Quincy arrow. Now we're going to look at the second attack, which is a black Quincy arrow fired from this hand, the white hand. And then we're going to look at his third attack, if I can get to it, maybe? Oh, let me scroll through and see if I can get to the third attack. Right, this should be the third attack. So he uses both hands for the third attack. See how there's a black and blue cross there? That's both of his hands at the same time, kind of just as pretty much as mix as you can get. So what I think would have happened if he had used this against the final battle in the 1,000-Year Blood Bowl or against Yuha Bak, he probably would have won a lot easier, because he's got all the powers you can get. And also, one more thing I want to point out sorry, let me go to here so you can see it better. These crosses are very similar to his full-bring Bankai. And then, there's some more things I skipped over. I've looked at this guy, like, so many times. It's just, like, a plethora of things that you can find to point out to show that he's not your average character anymore. He never really was, but we'll say he was. But these flaps over here, I think it is Dangai Ichigo before he goes into his Mugetsu state. That's his, like, those are the flaps, so I think it's another part of his Soul Reaper powers. I do want to say that it was Tite who designed this, because I'm pretty sure he oversees all this, and now he can kind of just take any liberty he wants in designing the characters, because the manga is now over. But, for those of you who didn't know, this is just kind of a random fact, but the Bleach anime is coming back this summer of 2021, and I'm really excited about it, because I've gone through most of it, but I can't get, the 1,000 Year Blood War is really hard to find, especially at, like, stores and stuff, so I'm pumped about that, and I'm sure you guys are as well. But anyways, so we're gonna go and take a look at his strong attacks. Alright, we're just gonna go into the story mode. I'm just gonna fly through this, just to kind of show you guys his attacks and stuff. Alright, well, that took forever to load, but I'm back now. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I am going to show you my teams just right quick, just so you can see. This is my main team. It has Anniversary number 3 Ukiura, Cocoa Society White Ichigo. I don't know why I paused there, but I did. And then 1,000 Year Blood War Yoruichi. These guys are just, like, tanks, and they're, like, Ukiura can tank a lot of hits, and he also has the booster. White Ichigo is just a boss, because he can launch attacks, and they'll go through everything, and kind of just wipe out everything. And then Yoruichi, she's just really good, because she's extremely fast, and also can just blow everything up, basically. She's more of a close range attack, but this is my favorite team, because Ukiura is one of my favorite characters. I have all mine. I have the Fierce Battle, I have the, like, original one, and I have the 3rd Anniversary there. Here I have as close to 1,000 Year Blood War team as I can get. Like, I know this isn't 1,000 Year Blood War Kenpachi, but he has the same eye patch, and it's close enough for me. And then I obviously have 1,000 Year Blood War I can't even say the name, because I'm just gonna go with Genryusai. And this is your 1,000 Year Blood War Yoruichi. This is my Flashmaster team, Desert Society Yoruichi, Machine Society Yoruichi, and 1,000 Year Blood War. This is my, this is, my favorite team, because all these guys, these are my top 3 favorite characters in the show. This is my Kenpachi team, which, once I get these guys up to 6 stars, it's gonna be a really good team. This is the team I'm using right now, my 4-star team, and nothing. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and go with this one, because it's the one that has Quincy Ichigo on it. I honestly might put Quincy Ichigo on my main team soon, because I really, really like using him, and I kind of want to see how he works with Ukiura. Okay, so now we're going to head over and use this Ichigo. So obviously we've gone through his regular attacks, so I'm just going to go through his special. Hold on, excuse me for a moment, I have to, zoom out. There we go, much better. Sorry about that, I had to zoom out. Alright, so we're just gonna kind of do that, and then, as you can see, he fires it with his right hand, a very large and powerful arrow kind of thing. This one, he shoots 3 with his, I think he pulls back, I think he kind of infuses a little bit of hollow and Shinigami spiritual pressure in there, but I'm not very sure. And then this one, he kind of just, I don't even know what the heck that is. Probably just, some flash bomb. Oop, trash can. Alright, now we're just gonna... Alright, cool. If this Retsu does not destroy him first. Okay, so we're just gonna go through the special. and he's surrounding himself in a blue Getsuga Tensho, and then doing that, he's gonna fire the arrow. See how it turns black right there? I'm pretty sure that's him infusing his hollow and Shinigami and full ring powers there. Alright, so we've cleared the quest, and also I have that tiny Ukiora, which I really like because he's just really funny to have on hand. Alright, so we're gonna head back to the home screen. Look at him. Look at him one more time. And then, yeah. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I keep clicking on Ukiora. I don't know why. So, there's one last thing I do want to say about this Ichigo before I get to, like, the stats for nerds part. I just want to say that I wish his attack was higher. Like, I know he's only level 150, but I really wish his attack was way, way higher. So I've kind of boosted it using accessories and character length, which boosted up about 110. But even still, like, it's just, oh, it's rough. Alright, I'm just gonna say that. So yeah, I just wanted you guys to take a look at this. I'm gonna leave it here in case you want to, like, screenshot it for a wallpaper or something. I don't know. But this is the highest quality I could get, which is from the game. So yeah, I'll give you guys about 5 seconds. And now we're gonna finish off with the video. Alright, so now we're gonna head over to the list. Alright, let's look at the skills. So far I have increased attack 10%, increased normal damage, all these stuff that I've equipped to him. The Sprinter +2 is one of his soul traits. If you can, get the highest Sprinter ability you can, because using the Flash Step, it makes everything so much easier. I'm just going to say that right now. And then there's his attacks right here. Just like his attack buttons and stuff like that. So, yeah. But that's really all I have to say about him. I just kind of wanted to come on here and talk about this guy, because he's, honestly, I just love the design, and it's really cool and stuff like that. But I do want to apologize for not uploading for so long. I've just been trying to, figure out something interesting to do, because I've been watching a lot of Bleach recently, and then I got this character. I'm like, oh yeah, I definitely want to review this guy. But for the actual name of this Ichigo would be New Year's 2019 Ichigo on Bleach Very Soul. So if you guys want to look up that for as wallpaper, or you can just look up Quincy Ichigo, that works too, because that'll come up, because obviously he's the only Ichigo that's Quincy. But his killer, I don't really get. I don't understand the no affiliation killer. I feel like it should be more geared towards, like, Hollows or Stern Ritter or Quincy's or something like that. Because if you look, there's just, like, it's like the Vandenreich's abandoned thing that invaded the Sarite. So I feel like it should be one of those three, but I don't know. Alright, well, I guess this is the end of the video, because I kind of covered him, but I hope you guys found this interesting, and please leave some comments on any other characters you would like me to review, because I will definitely go kind of research them and look at them and see what I can figure out. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.